What's going on, guys? I'm back doing another video, and I'm sure I make the interior for your Wendy's remake. Now I heard it's very open. You could do 2 stories if you wanted to. I'm going to talk about that at the very end of this, on what you could do for that. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. So with that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so the space we need for this is, well, you don't need any space. All you need is your Wendy's exterior from the other day. Unless you wanted to use the old one, which I guess would work, but I don't know, wouldn't be advised. But the materials we're needing to start off are stone bricks. That's not stone bricks. We don't even need block of quartz at all. I haven't used block of quartz in forever. I'll figure it out. Terracotta. Brick block. Brick blocks, I should say. Red concrete, not concrete powder. Spruce doors. Birch door. Smooth quartz blocks. Gray concrete. And I guess we'll go with... Actually, I'm going to go with night vision. I don't know if we need it. Or no, I'm going to go with smooth quartz slabs. I'm going to slash effect for night vision. Slash effect at S. Night vision 1000 true. I flipped them. Nice. I want it for, we'll say 1,000 seconds. How long is that? Okay, 17 minutes. Alright, so, you want to come inside your Wendy's, and what you want to do first off is you want to break your entire grass floor and replace it with stone brick blocks. It seems fairly easy, doesn't it? Boring, but easy. This is, I guess, typical. I'm gonna break out. Of course, one door lasts. Actually, that's funny. Last time I broke one door, this time there's one door left. The accuracy is stunning. It evens out. Anyways, it's always gotta be a boring part of a building. Because there's gonna be something that's gonna either be a repetition, just a flat fill-in, or just something. Something that just you do not want to do. And I think this specific build doesn't actually have a lot of, like, boring things. This is gonna be one of the more boring steps. Just this. Okay, cool. Our grass is now gone. I forgot about that block, apparently. Nice. It wasn't technically grass, so I technically wasn't wrong. But I wasn't right either, if that makes sense. It is our mimic grass. It is turf. There we go. Actually, green concrete powder would be better for that. Or it's normal grass. You could literally use grass. Turf looks very similar to grass, but it doesn't feel the same. I think I would know. I don't know. It's more like short, and it's more like... What's the word? It's more like plasticky almost. I don't want to say plasticky. It's not plasticky. If you've felt turf before, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, it's just weird. It's a little bit off. Apparently turf is grown in fields. I never knew that until recently. Anyways, off topic, but once you've done that, you should have this. Wait a minute, never mind. We're okay. That's a picture of my dog. You then want to bring... You have these 2 smooth quartz pillars. The 1 block wide pillars, or columns. Ignore the 2 block one. You want to bring either one left by 2 rows, including the terracotta at the bottom. That's always important. Terracotta matters in this. And usually does. Why does my neighbor have to cut their lawn now? It's always when I'm making a video. Baphomet video had happened, this video had happened, it happened on a different video. Not every single time, because that'd be pretty funny. Then what you want to do is you want to bring this low row of gray concrete in the middle here, directly above the black glass. You just want to bring it left by 2 rows. Right now we're just kind of prepping our build for... I lost my train of thought. For the actual, you know, specifics. Come to this red concrete section. You basically want to just, like, you have this little, like, gap in it. You want to just fill that in. So just place 4 rows of red concrete to the, whatever side, left side of these two, or right from my perspective, or 4 columns, I guess, going up to the ceiling. I'm going to fill in this top because I just want to. Yeah, just like that. I didn't know what to do with that because it's such a small area, so I just figured I'd wall it off and make it look like it's part of the build, which I actually really like that. I do bring the gray concrete around, you'll see that later. You could actually leave all the gray concrete. I only brought it around because I wanted to put it over, like, this wall that's going to go here. And I had to do all of it to make it look nice. Alright, what next? Okay, you have this row of smooth quartz here. You have the smooth quartz 2 windows. And you have this little row that goes back another row. You just want to basically bring the top out by 1, or I guess, yeah, in by 1. And also this back row here, and you should have this. You want to bring either top corner in by 4 or 3, whichever it's going to end up being. And then connect that corner down. It should give you this, 3 by 3 gap. In the, not middle. And then... just like that, and then you can rim the inside of this with opposite on smooth quartz slabs, and leave a 1 block gap in the center. A lantern's gonna stick through there and give this place light. Just like that. We'll probably actually do lights last. Or second last. We might do tables last. Like, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep doing whatever we're doing. And then we're gonna do these 2 rooms, and then we're gonna do the table area. So, what you want to do is you want to come to your back right-hand corner, and you have this row of terracotta here. It's not quite in the corner. It's more so towards the center, actually. The center's, like, probably there, I'm gonna guess. One of these 2 blocks is the center, or both. I guess both is an option. But you have this row of terracotta with the bricks, the 5 rows of bricks to the right of it. And then this bottom terracotta you want to bring forward by 7. Then place a spruce door and 3 terracotta. Moving back to front on top of this, place 7 terracotta. Skip over the door. Or sorry, 7 brick blocks. 7 brick blocks. Skip over the door, 2 brick blocks, and a terracotta. You don't want to bring your terracotta all the way up to the ceiling with terracotta, and bring everything else up with brick to the ceiling. The gray concrete is the ceiling for this. And then there's 1 wall done. And you could theoretically leave your kitchen like this, although I wouldn't call that ideal, because anyone can just walk in and take something from the fridge. Which I'm assuming someone would see you do that, but... hey, you never know. Just don't. You don't bring this terracotta here. That's the wrong way. You want to bring this terracotta here left by... 10. Then place a birch door and then a terracotta. Going right to left on top of this, you want to place a brick block. Leave a 7 block gap. 2 brick blocks, skip over the door, brick block. Copy that row 1 more time, but place a brick over the birch door. And then you want to place rows of brick on top of that until you go all the way up to the ceiling again. Which being the gray concrete one. Now, what you want to do is you want to come to the come into this little kitchen area and you want to come to the back left-hand corner and come to the second brick block moving forward on the first row of brick. Break the terracotta below it. Also break the block below that, so this should be in the ground. You want to place in the ground a stone brick, and then just place this boost door in the doorway. Just like that. So that's going to be a back door. This is a back door, so if employees wanted to do whatever and go back there for fun, they could. That'd probably be where, like, trash would be or whatever. And then drive-through is just curve around it. If you've already made the drive-through and it's up against it, either don't worry about it, or if you want to, push it. But that is up to you. And then you can come back inside now. And what you want to do is you want to bring the... Okay, so you have this gap here. The brick blocks to the left of the gap, but it's closer to the gap. These two, or this one? I guess the terracotta. You want to bring it back by 5. And then connect it left. Bring that terracotta up with, we'll say 3 rows of brick. You could go more, you could go less. Actually, I wouldn't go less. You could go more, though. But I made my ceiling 3.5 blocks tall. This is the only thing that you have to keep in mind when you are, if you push your ceiling higher, because you're gonna have, the ceiling right now where I have it is in line with this gray concrete, so if you push it any higher, you might have a weird gap or something with these. And then you can't have, like, a full block there, because then it screws it up. And I think it's visible from the outside. Why don't I use the door? Or the window. The window would be smart. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see that it just sticks out. So I wouldn't have any full blocks against it. But it is up to you. And then... I think you can clear inventory. No. What you want to do is you want to take your gray concrete, and all the gray concretes, like, except for this one right here, but all the other ones with windows, you want to just extend it out by 1. And then, it should give you something like this, basically. And then anything that's like a wall or something, you just want to bring the gray concrete around it, like that here. And then for this part, it'd go along the back, along the left or the right of that wall, and then just bring it left and connect there. And what I did for the little fancy booth thing is I basically brought the gray concrete around it like normal, you know, like that. Give it a mushroom cap, and then basically just fill in the top with gray concrete, except for where the hole is. You want to leave a gap here so, again, the lantern can skin poke through. Just like that. Now you can clear inventory. And get out. Smooth quartz slabs, you need those again. Glowstone. Chains. And lanterns. We're gonna do that now. I, for some reason, didn't grab the glowstone. So come inside the kitchen and the bathroom area first. And what you want to do is basically just want to fill in. I would do 1 row of upside down smooth quartz slabs at the front, then going left to right or right to left. Behind that does not matter. Upside down slab, glowstone, 2 upside down slabs, glowstone, 2 upside down slabs, glowstone, 2 rows of upside down slabs behind it. Copy the light pattern again, and then you just want to continue this until you reach the back of your build. Which I hope I lined it up. Okay, good, I did line it up. I did line it up in a way where it's not gonna be dumb. You can center it. I actually wouldn't. You can center it going like left and or not. Yeah, left and right, but I wouldn't center it going front and back, because if you do that, then you're gonna have lights right up against the walls, and I don't like how that looks. Especially with this only having a half block and this only having a half block. I just don't think that's ideal. But left and right doesn't really matter. Did I center it? Actually, no, I didn't. I have it off. Okay, cool. But yeah, just like that. And bathroom do the same thing. So I would just place like upside down smooth quartz slabs around the edges, and then in one of your center blocks, place a glowstone. I would pick the back one, and then other one upside down smooth quartz slab. Or you could do a glowstone in both. It's up to you. I'm actually gonna do both for this. So sorry. What you want to do now is we want to use the polished blackstone walls to our advantage here. We're not going to take them or anything. We're not going to steal them, but we're going to use them to measure something. It's basically along the right wall here, basically wherever they are, just go as close to the gray concrete as you can. Basically, so you're up against gray concrete. Look at the ceiling, and you should be in line with the polished blackstone walls, except on the ceiling. And you just want to place 3 chains going down and then a glowstone. Or a lantern, sorry, not a glowstone. And then you can do that with all of them. I actually didn't do it with this middle one here, but I'm going to do it now. And this one. Just like that. And then I did the same with this one at the front. The one that goes at the bottom and the top. I guess floors if you want to make it stories. Multiple floors. And then this one I didn't do anything with. And I lined up myself with the hole and I did 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and a lantern. Just so that one sticks through. And you can actually like see it and it just barely is through. And then I did one. Sorry, I did one in line with the middle of the window, little like window, serving window. There. And I think that should be enough. If you want to add another one and add another one in the middle, like somewhere around here, you can. I think these 6 will be enough though. But I'm not sure. I haven't tested it in the dark. So if you're having an issue with lighting, you could just add like another one like there or something. Have it in line with maybe the corner. Or have it like in between these two. Since they do have one block that is like, because they're like, it's this one's at, what is this? Z negative 995 and this one's at Z negative 993. So you could do this one at negative 94. And then just have it 2 away from either one if you wanted to center it. Actually, we'll add it there just for fun. Just like that. And that has a little line of them. Just for fun. And this kind of is a line, but it's like a triangle. Very, very sad triangle, but it's a triangle. Alright, we actually, oh, hey, look, it's actually, yeah, that one actually works. Let me just remove that to see. Yeah, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, honestly. The ceiling does look a little bit dark, though, so, I mean, if you wanted to light it up, you can, although I wouldn't really worry about that. You can place a lantern there, because you can't really see that one. Actually, no, you can't see it, or one even here. And figure out how you want it to be lit and what you think is best, and go with that. But what you want to do now is you want to get out. I actually don't know which room I'm going to do first. I'm on the kitchen, so I might as well do the kitchen first. You want to get out terracotta. I didn't remove the chains. Stone brick stairs. Smooth quartz blocks. Birch doors. Smooth stone. Cauldron. Lever. Oh, sorry. Smoker. And we'll go with iron trapdoor, we'll say. So what you want to do is you want to come inside of the kitchen and you want to face back towards the front of the building and just place 2 stone brick stairs along here. I do it 1 block away from the sides and 3 blocks away from each other. However, it is personal preference. Come to the left side here and you want to counter the 3rd stone brick back and you want to place a smooth quartz block. Bring it back with a smooth stone. Back with a cauldron. Back with a smooth stone. Towards that wall with a smooth stone. Then place 2 smokers and the smooth stone. So towards the left, basically. We just went around that corner. Above the cauldron, place a lever, and above either smoker, place an iron trapdoor. Turn around, and you have the little 2 smooth quartz blocks. You want to bring the terracotta below each one out by 2 and then place a stone brick stair. Or I guess 4 by 2 and then place a stone brick stair on the front one. And they want to be facing away from each other. So the divots are facing away from each other. And then the flat sides are facing towards each other. Flat sides are touching. Just like that. Direct your attention back to the smooth quartz block that you placed, and you want to bring it up by one and place a birch door in its front face. I guess, no, right face. I guess you could do the front, but the right makes more sense, because it's gonna, not there. Because it's gonna open, and you can just, the door would probably be the other way, probably more like, no, more like this. Because then you open it, and then you can just throw things in the counter. If you really wanted to be that guy. That one employee that just throws everything. Now, you want to come to the other side, and you want to come to the spruce door. The first terracotta behind it, you want to place a smooth stone on. Moving back, place 3 cauldrons, 3 smooth stone. Clear inventory and get out water buckets or bottles, doesn't matter which one. Orange dye, that one doesn't matter. Yellow dye if you want, we'll see, you'll see why. Composter. Oak trap door. Cobblestone stairs. Dark oak sign. Bone meal and glowing sack. I think that's everything you need for the kitchen. Yeah. So these 3 cauldrons here at the right side, you want to fill them with water and left click once with orange dye and once with yellow dye. That will give you this. You could go twice. What we actually could do is you could do 1 yellow and then click orange again. Because that doesn't go all the way orange. They're really the 3 main options that I would choose. Any of those, really. So this is so this is orange, yellow, orange. This is orange, yellow, and this is orange, yellow, yellow. And then come over to your 2 iron trap doors and place a cobblestone stair on top of either one and place one left and right of it that curl towards that wall that they are on. It's kind of hard to place that one. Did I get it? I did get it. Let's go. Just like that. You then want to exit this room through the, we'll say the right door, and above said door you want to place a dark oak sign and type, preferably in all caps, employees only. Left click with bone meal and a glowing sack, or white dye, whichever you prefer to grab. I just get bone meal because it's easier. Now, above the bathroom door, you can write whatever you want. I'd only added 1 bathroom, though, because I kind of made this too small and a little bit too windowy. It's like, if I would have not had a window here, I probably would have made this a bathroom, but it is what it is. And then, I probably still only actually had 1 bathroom. It's kind of funny. It's very ironic. New Applebee's, biggest bathrooms I made, this only 1 bathroom, which actually isn't the first time I've done that, I think. So you can write whichever you want, whatever you want above it. I just didn't know how to label it. And what I would come inside and place a composter in the front right hand corner with an oak trap door on top, sorry. And then coming back into your main room and come back to the actually spruce door. And what you want to do is, on the second brick block moving forward from you, want to place a composter with an oak trap door on top. Come all the way to the back of the build, leave a 1 block gap moving forward, and place 2 composters. So you should have 3 just like this. And clear inventory. And get out smooth quartz blocks. Smooth quartz stairs. Birch trap door. Lever. Cauldron. Oakwood planks. Oak leaves. We'll go gray concrete and dark oak button. That's almost everything we need for our build. Come into your bathroom, and what you want to do is in the back, then you want to place a smooth quartz block. Bring it forward with an upside down smooth quartz stair. Bring that stair up with a birch trap door. Bring that trapdoor back with a block, and bring that block left with a lever. In the front left-hand corner, place a cauldron with a lever above it, powered on. There's your bathroom. Come into your main room, and to the right of your little serving window, we'll call it, you want to place a gray concrete and bring it up by 1. Front of the bottom, gray concrete, place a dark oak button. It's like one of those little serving screen things. I know McDonald's has them. I don't actually know if Wendy's has them. I think they do. They should. I don't know. The last Wendy's I went in looked like it was from the 60s. The one, my closest, maybe second closest, I don't know. But one of my closer Wendy's is just old. It's not even that close, actually. Best thing I have near me is Chick-fil-A, and that still isn't open. But not because it's Sunday. If it's even a Sunday right now. I don't think it's going to be Sunday, but you never know. Anyways, then what you want to do is you want to come to the back of your... Come back... Oh, voice crack. Come to the back right-hand corner of your building. You want to come to the smooth quartz blocks and place a cauldron kind of behind the inner terracotta there. And then you want to bring it up with 2 oak leaves. Do the same in front of this except reversed. So it should give you this, and then the other one is in the same spot, just kind of flipped. Just like that. I haven't been drinking enough water, that's why my voice... That's usually what happens. That's why I get voice cracks sometimes. I think it's because I don't drink enough water. Anyways, then what you want to do is you want to come back to this back right-hand corner, and you want to place an oak plank either side of these 2 composters. You can do it on the one as well. I just didn't. Now, clear your inventory one more time, and get out Oakwood stairs, oak fence, red carpet, and a painting. We're gonna start off with the painting. Come back to your two tall gray concrete and we'll place a painting on the top block. This button does absolutely nothing if you press it, unless you put a TNT block right there, which would actually be pretty funny. Although this build is actually fairly TNT resistant, which is actually interesting. Other than the windows, but the inside is like fairly resistant. The floor is, these walls are, the brick, because the brick usually is like a 3x3, I think. I know that's stone that does that. I don't know if brick does that. I've never made a giant block of brick and put a TNT in the middle of it. Never. So what you want to do is you want to come to the front left-hand corner, and we're going to make the most useless and weird table ever, but what you want to do is you want to place an oak stair in this front corner, and then you can bring it right by 3, and you can also bring that same stair back 3, which will give you this. Place a 2x2 of oak fence off the corner, just like that. And then you want to bring this back right-hand corner, back one, then go right one and forward one. And place red carpet on top of this. Saying this is useless because the person sitting here cannot reach that, but if you put a fence there, then you cannot actually get in. So I mean, you could theoretically place a stair here and then a stair there or something like that. So that way you could. I am stuck. I mean, that way I guess you could, but that'd be a really dumb way to do it. So I just did it like that, which is not any smarter, but whatever. Come to either, what are these things called? I don't know. Either a little potted plant thing, and from the cauldron, you want to bring it forward with an oak stair, facing forward. 2 oak fence and an oak stair facing back. And do the reverse in the back, so bring this one back with an oak stair facing back, 2 oak fence, and an oak stair facing forward. Bring either set left by 1, or copy it going left one more time. And then you want to place red carpet on top of all of your oak fence, and the fence only. Try to keep the Wendy's theme and go red. I should have done red chairs and maybe white tables. Or maybe blue tables or something, I don't know. Let me look at the logo real quick. The very, very accurate representation of the logo, okay. I get it now. I completely understand. I can see the individual details so well. That's sarcastic, by the way. Uh, Now, come back to the front of your building. You want to bring this little raw red concrete that's sticking out. You want to bring it left with an oak stair. 2 oak fence. Oak stair facing right. Oak stair facing left. 2 oak fence. Oak stair facing right. Copy that whole thing moving back one more time. And place red carpet on top of all of your oak fence. Now, if you wanted, you could copy this table pattern here as well, but then that'd make this very cramped, and I wanted to make it more spacious than anything. Also, it might be, nah, I wouldn't say it's too late, actually. If you wanted to, since you do have extra space here, actually, you could make this a 2-story Wendy's. Have I ever seen a 2-story Wendy's in my life? No. Is it a thing you could do? Yes. I think my biggest recommendation would be, like, maybe get rid of this and add a staircase here, if you're gonna do that. Because you have the ability, too. You have all of this, like, space. You have 3 blocks here that you can work with. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's good enough. And then this is only 4, actually, here. Granted, it's more than 3, but still. I definitely think that, yeah. I think that if you want more seats, then you can add a second store or an outdoor seating area. That's always a possibility. The thing with fast food restaurants in specific is I feel like more people are gonna go for just drive-through rather than actually eating in. Like, when you go on a Wendy's or something, let's say they have like 10 tables, probably most of the time, 1 or 2 of them will probably have someone there. Most of the time. You never see all tables being taken. So, I mean, if we're taking this realistically, there's only 5 tables in here. You're probably not going to see full capacity unless literally everything else is closed that day. And including the drive-thru. Because people would still take the drive-thru if everything was closed, including roads. But I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you could walk to Wendy's, I guess, if you wanted to and still go through the drive-thru somehow. But that's not important. Once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the interior for your Wendy's remake complete. Thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm trying to make more, as I was saying in the exterior, I'm trying to make more, like, interesting interiors, so you could take a ton of interiors that you like, and then just figure out which one you think is best, and then you could use that for most of them, or, you know, have them all different, because I think per company, it's going to be different most of the time, but they're going to be similar throughout restaurants. Let's say you have 2 different Wendy's, cough me, they're going to probably have similar layouts and stuff, or similar, like, a similar look to it. But I have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.